You know, I remember you telling me that Violet, right, the white guy who offered you this $50,000 had came to your job maybe at the time, around the time, this time last year in September, you were telling me that he came to your job a year before that. And I said, damn, I done worked for you a few times, and now I'm understanding why, people would look at me a certain kind of way and shit when they walked into that goddamn place, right? Your place of business, right? Because I used to work for you. And I even tried to get hired then, and I was wondering about that. You know, one minute, you was acting like you didn't want me to work with you. And I'm like, shit, with undercover boss running around this motherfucker, they come in here and they see us as a couple and how we really roll. And they'll give us this goddamn building and we'll be able to, we can figure some shit out. That's how my energy was so high. I'm talking about so optimistic. I'm like, they can see that you a beautiful person. They see that I'm a beautiful person. We can be like this and that, right? Not that shit where people want to, secretly record you and after they done pissed you off. All that shit's a scam. I'm talking about who you are, as a real individual. So I'm like, we gonna take this shit over. But then when I start to really think about it, you were saying shit like, put the application in again and all of this, And I'm like, damn, what's really going on? And then all of a sudden, with all of the pressures you were giving me, like you were giving me a hard motherfucking time, no real understanding. And don't get me wrong. When the lights got cut off, I truly understood, but at the same time, I'm like, we're gonna figure this shit out. I've been here before. You feel me? But when you came and asked about what would you do, what would I do if somebody offered me $50,000 and I had to ask you a few questions? Who doing it? Why are they giving it? Somebody that really care about you and love you. You feel what I'm saying? You'll have to pay certain things back. It's so many things I said. But when I looked up and realized, you start to say things like, I don't want to hurt you. But in reality, you were hurting me purposefully. You were doing it on purpose.